to put on. I just appear and niggas start drawing. I just appear and bitches start warring. I came with a black, I leave with a foreign. 44 piston, Rick Mahorn. Orange and blue, Oakley's on. Tyrone Hill, you owe me some. This is the part where you no longer run. My road a check, well that ain't my fault. On the green, my glad that ain't my walk. In this red play, you better learn how to talk. Don't stick out your chest and then try to hawk. You see those eyes that's openly gawk. Then be the ones that time out your hawk. Then be the ones who walk what you talk. Mr. is legend, now fuck what you thought. Mr. is legend, so fuck what you thought. Mr. is legend, so fuck what you thought. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Beats. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Yep, here I go. Here I go again, I'm on my shit. Banged out, hopped out, totaled the whip. One more gun drawn, anger the shit. Stay down one round inside the head. Some say one day he did what he did. Thief in a knife, I'll press your bitch. Real disrespectful, I'll press your kid. Rummage to his pill and take his milk. Teach him not to cry over shit that's spilled. Life is hard, better learn that lesson. In between thighs, that's pussy stretching. Bring that yell on down to a whisper.
Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everyone. What is this, Shady Tuesday? What's up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. If you in now, please hit the like button and share. For the replays, please hit the like button and comment. Replay. So, yeah. You know we have to start off sometime with a little MISTA music. You know, it's always good. So, yeah. Welcome, everyone. What's going on this lovely Tuesday?
What's up? It's your boy, Big Mister, my beautiful wife, Cakes, Eminem, the presenters. You know, the best thing smoking. And I do mean the best thing smoking. How are y'all doing? It's, what is it? Throw Shade Tuesday.
Throw it up Tuesday. Throwing Shade Tuesday.
Throw it up Tuesday.
Dinner at Fridge Tuesday.
Tragic Titty Tuesday.
Scamming Tuesday. It should have been called Scamming on a Tuesday. But whatever. We talking about everything tonight. We're not going to hold y'all too long because I'm pretty sure we got things to do. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody was productive, got some things done they wanted to get done. Yeah, and it's Easter weekend coming. I did not realize that Easter was already here. Like, oh my gosh. Like, already this weekend is Easter. Yeah. So, what's going on in them YouTube streets, though? It's some shade. It's some real shade going on out there in them streets, y'all. I know y'all see it. I know you feel it. I know you smell it. Like, we really still doing it. We still going on being subliminal, right? Is that what we doing? Okay.
Well, I totally believe that. I like the title to the video. Dented refrigerators and I forget the rest. Who lives like this? I like that one. If you got it, light it. If you're sipping, we ain't tripping. But if you're not, we implore that you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know how we do. Let me know your strand, and I'll let you know mine.
Mm-hmm.
But Olivia had a title today where she was in a little beat up ass hotel and took
Beat
direct.
up rope stuff.
Oh, that's what it was. Roaches. Sent a direct shot at Jazz with dinner refrigerators and roaches. Who lives like this? I found it funny. The title.
I found it disrespectful. I feel like even though she got whatever she got going on, she traveling, she doing whatever she trying to do, she's still coming on with the shade. She said she ain't missed nothing. And then she gonna give that smirk right after she said, who does that? Dented refrigerators? Really?
And recently on the comments, I read a thread and people had some opinions about some things. So what MISTA&CAKZ did, we posed the question. And the question was, if you didn't have, if a lot of people didn't have disdain for Olivia, if people didn't have so much disdain for Olivia, and there's people that who have suggested that not only has she done some questionable things on camera concerning her children and their well-being, but some people also said that their father did some questionable things. Some people also had an opinion that their father did made some unquestionable judgment calls on camera. So I asked, if you didn't have the disdain that you had for Olivia, in which care would you think that the children would be best in? And the person that replied said that they don't believe that Olivia doesn't love her kids. They said that they believe that Olivia loved her kids. She made some choices, and there's some fucked up choices, but you know, when it's concerning the kids, they say that they believe that she truly loves her kids and would, possibly be the better fit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay.
I know most people believe that the children should be with their mother. As long as the mother ain't abusing them, mistreating them, neglecting them, which is still a form of mistreating.
Right.
A lot of people believe that children should remain with the mother. A lot of people give accolades and clap hard and cheer for fathers that get their children.
As they should.
I'm glad you said as they should.
It's not common.
I'm glad you said as they should because I totally believe, okay, if it was me, you can cheer for me, but don't cheer for me too hard because it's my child. Whether I'm a full-time parent in a home or if I'm co-parenting, I should pick up the slack and take care of my children.
If you had to go out and spend a couple tens of thousands of dollars on a lawyer, you would want a pat on the back too.
No, I don't want no pat on my back. If you had to
rip and run across the country.
No, I'm not, and I'm not saying anything wrong about it. All I'm saying is that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah,
that's what I'm supposed to do. And trust me, I champion any father that goes out and get their kid. I champion that, right? But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be an intricate part of your child's life. So while I may clap for you, I'm gonna say that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, well, I don't know what memo Chris didn't get, because this makes number 3. It's like he's a I don't, what do you call that when you a runaway bride? He's a runaway dad. Like, he thinks he's gonna be with these women, and then he turn around and flip the script. Now,
a habitual deserter.
yeah. So I mean, it's only a couple more months, because it's been about 2 months now. So he got about 4 months before that child is considered to be abandoned. And we all know Jazzy not gonna go, forward with anything. But on our end,
What's
we
up,
know.
Messy?
Hey, Messy, welcome. On our end, we know that Chris is not there, and he know that he just had not a newborn, but still a newborn, because the baby just turned 1. So this makes him skipping out on 3 baby mamas now. So when a man goes and get their child and they get custody, that is a big thing. They should get a pat on their back, because once again, it's not common. Men, it's not known for daddies to get their children.
Who says it's not common?
It's not, because we don't see it.
Just because you don't
we
see
the mothers
just because you don't
having
see
a primary. We see the mothers being single.
Okay.
We see the mothers.
Okay. And and a lot of times that's due to a judgment call or
whatever it is,
or some of these fathers.
Whatever it is, the daddies still have rights. They just choose to allow the women to have control.
I hear you. I hear you.
And the ones that don't have control know how to take it. They go and get their kids.
I hear you talking, and it sounds.
Well, don't interrupt me.
It sounds.
They deserve rights.
Good. No, you interjected when I was conversating. You got a little hype because
you asked a question.
No, I ain't asked a question.
You want to be right about it.
I did not ask a question. I was making a statement. Love.
Well, I made a statement too, and I think you should get a pat on your back. Since
you want this dialogue, let's have this dialogue right here. Let me tell you one thing, PK.
If you a man,
what?
And you go and you get full custody of your children.
No. First of all, the
not
man.
A man. No. A father.
First of all, see. Let me say something. You say you don't see it, right? You don't see a lot of fathers with their children being single parents raising their kids, right? True indeed. You may not, because you ain't looking hard enough.
I shouldn't have to look hard enough.
You got to look hard enough.
I don't have to look hard enough for the women.
You have to look
that's shoving around 5 and 6 kids.
Know why you ain't got to look hard enough for the women?
And the daddies ain't nowhere around.
Know why you ain't got to look hard enough for the women? Because the system, the court is going to do the same thing they did back in the day when they made the women get the men out the household so they can call them daddy with the benefits and whatnot. Please don't.
Well, guess what? Them benefits get cut off. If you don't know, you better know now. The welfare, all them government benefits is getting cut short. They cutting all that stuff short. So if that's what you got to depend on,
you're not. All right, that ain't. Let me finish, because you don't even know where I'm going at. So, if that's what they did, right? So now when the men go to court to try to get their children and raise them in their household where they could maybe possibly be in some order, learn some discipline, build character, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do that where they could, especially for the black males. They're not going to put black males in situations to set them up where they could possibly, succeed. Not saying they can't succeed in a single black mother household, but they're damn sure not going to.
That's why you gotta have a
they're
lawyer.
damn sure not going to let them do that so much in a black father's household. So they're always 98% of the time going to side and give it to the woman.
That's not true.
It is.
Deion Sanders.
You just said
Deion Sanders got his children.
It's always an exception to the rule.
I don't even see the reason why.
It's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
And you just said none of that. You don't see it, right?
No.
Of course you don't, because you see everything layered by single black mothers.
That says
And
enough.
and it's not all because
That's my point.
No, it's
right
not
there.
no, it's not all because the black male has left and abandoned their child or their woman.
Well, let me just say this:
And
you can't keep saying the white man put him out.
I ain't saying
Uncle Tom put him out. Okay, that's fine and
Listen.
dandy, but that was 11 years ago.
Okay, so what about
We
the
in
court
2023
system?
now.
What about the court system?
I understand the court system.
When y'all going to court,
I understand we have a target on us. You know, I understand that it's harder for us in the justice system. I understand it's hard for us to buy a home, get credit, get loan. I understand all that. But at the end of the day, we still do it, right?
I ain't say it's hard.
It is, but it is.
And
it won't be. And my whole point is, it won't be easy for you to go and make that happen with your child as a man. It won't be easy. But guess what? When you do it, you realize.
Wait a minute, repeat yourself and explain that to me.
It won't be. You saying, "Oh, how can I? Not you, but how can we do this if the Uncle Sam is pulling us out the door and giving women more stability with these food stamps, right?"
Well, that's
so this is what I'm saying. Number one, the food stamps is getting cut short.
That's half of that's
number two. It's 2023. So if we're not, if y'all can't accept the fact that we're modern women, what makes you think y'all gonna accept the fact that y'all need to go get y'all children?
Wait a minute, time out, because you totally lost.
You want to be back in the day talking about?
No.
You want to be back in the day talking about Uncle Sam pulling the fathers out, and that did happen. But again, that was so long ago.
It's still today.
You guys have gained y'all strength and knowledge back.
No.
To an extent to where y'all know that y'all still have rights to y'all children. It don't matter what the man says.
No.
And if y'all want y'all kids, y'all not gonna let the man or the mama stand in the way.
PJ, what has happened was the progression of what happened back then.
Can I get an amen?
No, you can't get no amen. You ain't getting no amen. What has happened was progression of what was laid, and that's where
you keep saying the same thing. That's to me considered an excuse.
No, you're not listening fully.
Okay.
That's a progression of the groundwork that's laid. And when I said, when we go in these courtrooms, even if you have your shit together and a mother has her shit together, they are still going to probably 9 times out of 10 award the majority custody to the mother, give the father visitation rights, so forth and so on. Very seldom will they award the children to the father.
I don't even think so. Not in 2023. I'm seeing more fathers.
I said very seldom. It's an exception to the rule. Exception to the rule. What's up, Ruby?
I'm gonna just say 2020. Hey, Ruby, welcome.
And also, I wanted to say something about abandonment. Abandonment doesn't just start when you walk out the door. Abandonment has already started in your mind and your heart before you even.
The father,
anybody. But let's talk about fathers. Yes, since we're talking about abandonment, mothers abandoned as well, and all the abandonment starts mentally, and then it starts in the heart. If you ask me, before you even walk out that door, you make a conscious decision that you're walking away from not only your seed, but probably your woman, your wife, your marriage,
family,
whatever. You make that conscious decision. Nothing doesn't just happen.
Your commitment, because we all know what happens when we laying down. We're not laying down and just having fun. It's potentially, possible that we may make a child. So, being responsible.
I don't know too many people in the world today having sex responsibly.
When I say being responsible, I mean, you laying down and it's possible that you may have a child.
Yeah.
So if you going forward, then you know that you can have a child, and when that child comes, that's your responsibility. You made your choice already by going in.
Doesn't mean it's a responsible choice. doesn't mean it's a responsible choice. Not at all. A lot of times it's just want to get your rocks off, attraction, lust. Nothing responsible about that. Nothing. And if you
I want to know why you keep saying every time we talk about daddies getting their children, you always say, well, back in the day, because we still living back in the day.
I'm not, no.
So back in the day, they always, push the men out.
No, you just hear me say back in the day. You missing all the progression to how it is now.
But so you still believe that it's happening?
Yes, wholeheartedly, 100%.
To this day.
To this day.
How? Like elaborate. Help. Like, bring me where you are.
Okay. We know about how they got the black males out of the household. Told the women that they can get this and that as long as no man was in the household. Fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. So now it goes on.
Yes, Rudy, real talk.
Resentment is brewing.
Hey, ex-lady, welcome.
Resentment is brewing. Now you're learning to do things and having to do things on your own. Along with that resentment comes, disdain, resentment, whatever. Man comes around. He tries to do what he can. Some, not all. You deem it not enough. Right?
Well, when people say they do what they can, sometimes that's still selfish thinking. Because they do what they can do. You know?
I'm not, when I say you do what you can.
Because as a mother, we're going to do what we got to do, not what we can.
No.
We're going to do what we got to do.
Not always.
As a parent, I'm going to say this. As a parent, we're going to do what we got to do, not what we can do.
Some. Not
okay?
all.
Well, that's where the mess up happens at.
No.
You said it starts in the mind. So that means.
But you jumping from topics.
I'm not.
Yes,
not.
you are.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen, okay?
I'm listening.
Because you want to be right about everything. Listen, I'm right sometimes too.
I never said you.
So if you already don't want to do that, then you already placed some the abandonment in your mind. You said it starts in the mind, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how am I jumping from topic to topic? I know what I'm talking about.
No, we're talking about. Go ahead.
I'm done. I know what I'm talking about. I know.
I can't concur with that right now.
Yeah, because you want to be right about everything.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be right.
So you like,
I don't want to be right. I just want to start a conversation for you to think differently, or even not think differently. Just think about it. Have an open mind. Just have an open mind.
Ex-lady said the little head always lead.
just have an open mind and think about
it.
Okay. That's all.
All right.
Because I for one believe it's more fathers out there that try to get their kids, that want to be in their kids' life.
But the mom won't let them.
Maybe it's the sister won't let them. Y'all both right, different perspectives.
The sister won't let them. How? Because the color of us, because the atmosphere around us, because of our background.
You know, why? A lot of times, like me,
Thank you, ex-lady.
I am very bullheaded, right? And I would have an issue with somebody trying to tell me try to dictate to me how and when I can spend time with my seeds.
Okay, well, let's talk about Olivia, because we started talking about her in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about custody. She's not paying child support, evidently, right? So does she still have the right to see them children? She's not paying child support right now, y'all. Does she have the right to see them children right now? Because this is what we're talking about. But except it's a woman. It's the mom instead of the dad. Yeah, I'm asking you.
Honestly, in my opinion, yes.
Why?
Same way I feel like even though a father may not be paying child support for whatever reason, still need that interaction, still need to be in their life. The kids will always see the truth and see what's going on. But just because somebody may not be doing financial wise doesn't mean that the child doesn't want to have the emotional attachment, doesn't want to spend time with them, don't want to build memories. They gonna want to know why I do certain things, where I get this from. So yeah, I do. I do still feel that every parent still has a right to see the kid unless they actually harm the child.
I agree. I totally agree.
Ex-lady said no. Most are for the mom. She can be a meth head. I know.
Most are for the mom. So you agree with Mr.
It's like, I mean, if they a woman has to be, I mean, really has to be messed up, or just abandon the child, or just totally be like, get a custody of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Kids love the mom no matter what. Don't make it right. Exactly.
Well, it should be the same for the dads too. Excuse me.
See,
I feel like they don't get enough. I feel like the dads, they don't get enough like pats on the back, because we're always saying single mom, but then we see someone that's doing a responsible thing and it's just, dirt off your shoulder, like, oh, well, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what they will say. That's what the mothers will say. That's what the mothers will say. People always, oh, that's what they're supposed to do. Like, you don't get no accolades or no pat on the back for that. But hey, I'm this. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But I don't think I am. Especially when the father is not around. Kids get mad. They want to disrespect them when they get older and see them. Now, we all know some fathers aren't around for numerous reasons. We know a lot of times it's because the mother tries to keep the child away. And some men just be like, you know what? I'll wait till my child is old enough so they can know the real deal or see for themselves. Not too many people will give the same energy to a mother that does that. And first sidebar of the night, I want to know, do y'all feel, or do y'all think that do y'all think that society think it's okay to make men the villains? Do y'all think it's okay? Do y'all think society feel it's okay to make men villains?
Yes, because it happens with the woman. Nowadays, it seems like it's man against woman against man. So, yeah.
As a father, A man, a son, you know what is right. Please stand on that. I I agree. You know what's right. But sometimes, I mean, sometimes you're not able to do the right thing, and sometimes doing the right thing is stepping away for a minute. I know that may not be a popular answer.
So I wanted to play a little bit of Olivia's live. Excuse me, y'all. What did you say again? Say it again, because I was coughing. They probably like, what's going
on? Shit.
You said so it's cool to step away if you have to, right?
I said sometimes stepping away is the right thing to do.
So that means Olivia stepping away from Texas yet again was the right thing to do.
As far as Olivia goes, no.
It's just sad. It's really sad. You really need to be careful. And I know I say this a million times, and I'm speaking honestly to people. I know, you guys are grown. You guys probably have kids, and you guys probably made better decisions than I did when it comes to having kids. But you really have to be careful with who you have kids with, because you can have kids with a whole hater, and then you have to deal with a whole hater. And then in my situation, the hater that I have to deal with thinks he's like in some type of control of the situation, and it's like, you're not in control, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like, and all you're doing at the end of the day is hurting the kids. Like, the kids have to go through this, and it's like, do you care about the kids? It's crazy. Yes, girl, these are the cards that I've been dealt, and it's my fault. Like, I take responsibility.
And she just said it was her fault, and that's the card that she dealt, and she chose to go. Now, is it for the right reasons? We don't know, but we know she's not paying child support, and she still had the right and the opportunity to see her kids, but she still left. Now, if that was a daddy, she would look real dirty right now. She would look real slimy if she was the dad or a man doing that.
Yeah.
You know? So my whole thing is she right for going? She got her reasons. Let's hear some more.
It's just sad. It's really sad. You really need to be careful. And I know I say this a million times, and I'm speaking honestly to people. I know, you guys are grown. You guys probably have kids, and you guys probably made better decisions than I did when it comes to having kids. But you really have to be careful with who you have kids with, because you can have kids with a whole hater, and then you have to deal with a whole hater. And then in my situation, the hater that I have to deal with thinks he's like in some type of control of the situation, and it's like, you're not in control, bro. Like, it's so crazy. Like, and all you're doing at the end of the day is hurting the kids. Like, the kids have to go through this, and it's like, do you care about the kids? It's crazy. Yes, girl, these are the cards that I've been dealt, and it's my fault. Like, I take responsibility for it, because that whole saying, what do they say? When you see a person for who they are and you keep fucking with them, like, it's your fault at that point, because you see them, they really showed themselves to you, and you keep dealing with them. So it's no, you know what I mean? Like, I did this to myself in a sense, and I can take responsibility for that. I can be like, okay, I did this to myself because I let this happen to me. But at a certain point, and that's kind of how I've been about this whole situation, it's like, when do we stop fighting? I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to go back and forth. I don't want to. It's so immature, and it's just like, it's just, ew. Who wants to keep arguing? Who wants to keep going back and forth? Who wants to have animosity? Who wants to duck and dodge phone calls and not speak to the other person? Like, ew, it's so immature. And this is why it's like, I will not deal with it. But it's like, at a certain point, it's like, I have to deal with it. But it's just so immature. It's just so crazy. So crazy. Somebody in your business who doesn't have kids, and dictate how you deal with your kids and the mother of your kids or the father of your kids, it's very, it's sad. It's really sad. It's sad. And I don't care who it is. If you don't have kids, you don't know what it's like to be a parent, period. It's not me trying to be shady or bitter or nothing like that. It's the truth. If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't know what it's like to be a mother. So that's just what it is. You don't get that reality until you're a parent, until you birth children, or until you, I don't know, I guess until you adopt. I don't know. I don't know that adopting situation. I'm talking about birthing kids, you know? But to think that this is cool, like, ooh, yay, we both have like the same vendetta. You know what I mean? It's very weird. It's very weird. But yeah, I just say that because I'm literally in a situation where my kids are being used as like pawns to hurt me. And it doesn't hurt me anymore. Like, I don't cry about it. I don't get upset or frustrated or mad. My heart hurts for them. Like, tonight, Christian couldn't talk to me because he wouldn't let Christian talk to me. And it's like, what if Christian wanted to talk to his mommy? You're taking that away from him.
What are your thoughts? How do you think she feels about the kids because they're dark and in favor their father? What do you think her thoughts or her feelings are towards the kids?
I think maybe in the beginning she probably wanted lighter ones, maybe if that's her what she wanted. But after time went by and she realized them ears was getting darker and darker, maybe she was like, "This is just what it's going to be. I have some beautiful dark babies,
So you think
that's what it better be, because it can't be nothing else. It can't be nothing else,
I actually don't think she cares about the color of the kids. I don't think that's the issue.
You think it's just they look too much like they dad, huh? Look like Gerard too much.
I think that she has resentment for Gerard. So anything I don't even know if it's resentment. I've been saying that word a lot. I think maybe she has a disdain for how her and Gerard ended up. She thought she was gonna get over on Gerard and hurt him and embarrass him, and in turn it got flipped on her. She's looking like a jackass, and all her moves that she made was checkmated.
Well, she's making herself look like one. She's making herself look like one.
Sadly, they will prosper away from her. She has issues. I think she wanted a baby.
Hey, I was supposed to say, hey, Miss Sicky.
West Coast
Bells. Welcome. Welcome.
Does anybody truly believe that? Nobody truly believes Olivia is as confident or as in love with herself as she portrays. She shows some
well, this is what did it for me, right? If you was gonna cut your hair, okay, fine and dandy. We had that conversation. Some ladies even came up and said, I cut my hair like it is what it is. I'm living my life, my best life, and that's what it is. And I can dig it, Now, they didn't go throw wigs on the next day after they cut their hair. They embraced it. Olivia has not really embraced it, and she's trying to play it off. So what was the reason for cutting your hair? If you didn't cut your hair to embrace your life, to start anew, for certain reasons, you did it for some type of mental health reason. So you're not comfortable with yourself. You wasn't comfortable with yourself. And then after doing that, you throw a wig on the next day. So that don't show no type of confidence to me. If I'm cutting my hair, first of all, it's going to be shaped up properly. It's going to be styled right, everything. And I'm going to rock it, because that's what I wanted. Evidently, I wanted to cut my hair.
What's up, Eb?
Hey, Ebony.
I know
welcome.
everybody wants to say that.
What he talking about, Kate?
Everybody wants to say Olivia is a narcissist. I think we're calling it wrong. I think she's throwing up some narcissistic blinders for us. I don't think Olivia is narcissistic. She's definitely
I think she is.
She's very depressed.
She's bipolar.
She's putting
allegedly.
up a facade. People are giving her the ammunition to put up to be whatever it is that they want her to be. She is not narcissistic, if you ask me. I think that's a ruse. I really think that is a ruse.
Okay. Well,
I just missed it. I'm not saying it's true.
Like, yeah, that's your opinion.
You're not saying it's true, but you know what I mean?
It's your opinion. It's your opinion.
Trust this. If she gets women, trust those. If us get our head shaved is one thing. She did it willingly, and that is
even if you do it willingly, it's like
that's sick. She's sick.
Yeah, she is, because it's not like women haven't cut their hair bald even because they wanted to for different reasons. But I'm pretty sure when they did it out the blue, it was for some type of mental health reason. Like, let's be real. And that can happen probably for a man too. Like, say you always wear a beard. Like, Mr. got a beard right now. He got hair on his head. If he go in the bathroom and shave his hair bald and cut his beard off and have a baby face with a bald head,
oh hell no!
Please tell me something is wrong. Cause something is wrong.
Yeah, if I do that, something definitely.
If your
wrong.
man go in the bathroom, ladies, and cut his hair all the way off, if they got if they have a bald head already. Say they got I hope they got a mustache. They got some type of hair. They go shave it all off. You gonna think something, right? It's not gonna be normal. Especially when you're doing it yourself in the bathroom, looking crazy. If you want it done, most of the time you go to the barber, a salon, somebody that can professionally do it.
Ed, you say she's wrong for leaving. A lot of people say she's wrong for leaving the kids. Leaving Texas and leaving the kids down there.
Me too, Ebony.
I get that. I get that. But let me pose a question. She is already nutting up, right? And she was gonna get even nuttier being there. What if she left because she had to, for her own sanity, to even try to prepare to even try to get better, to be a better co-parent?
So what is leaving gonna get?
Sometimes you have to put distance between you and what's ever driving you crazy, something knocking you off your game. And sometimes,
and if you keep on repeating the same thing, you need help. It's okay if you need help.
I never said that. I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I'm being very, very direct to the point about one thing. I'm talking about one thing specifically. One thing specifically. Because we can throw out a whole lot of this and that, but I'm talking about one thing specifically.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to put distance, and sometimes people get hurt. Sometimes it's casualties. Sometimes you can't come back from putting distance. Sometimes you come back better. Now, I totally agree. I wouldn't want to put distance between me and my kids. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't. What I want to put distance between me and a situation that's making me not on my game to be there properly for my children. Of course I would. Because it can go left.
You know what's crazy? Like who gets that choice? Like who gets that choice?
Everybody. Everybody get that choice.
I don't agree.
Okay. If you look at
We
it,
all have that choice, but
everybody
we
gets
don't
that
get
choice.
that choice because we don't think like that. We think
put in that position, you may think like that. You gotta get put in that position.
so. You
That's
think
why I
maybe
never
because
say.
she got ran up on at the around
No,
Christmas,
I'm not
she
saying
up
that.
there by herself, and she can't focus on
No,
what she's there
no,
for.
I'm talking about the pattern that she has shown throughout, that digital footprint she has shown throughout. Her going bat shit. Her going bat shit with each thing that she posts. The digital footprint. That's what I'm going by. Okay. I ain't saying because not because she got ran over.
Okay, so the digital footprint, what consists of?
Shit, go on the page. Look at the shit she's done.
All her videos private.
We still seen them. Still seen them. And that, hey, not saying that's what she's doing, because right now, due to her own doing in the situation with her marriage unraveling and all like that, due to her own doing.
The crazy thing is,
she has digressed since that moment.
When she said I do, when they said I do.
When she notified her husband that she was riding somebody else's wiener. She has digressed.
And he was still in Florida when she told him, or was he in Texas by then?
In Florida. She has been digressing ever since.
They shouldn't have got married. But by them getting married, I think that made it easier for Gerard to get the kids.
I can't say
that's what I believe.
That's not for me to say.
Even though the lawyer was probably a big help, but I'm saying this is what I was gonna say before that. I don't even consider them to have been married because it was like so crazy. They get married. First of all, it was crazy stuff happening before they got married. Then he was up there kissing her foot or something. And then the next day they got married after she said she don't want to do it. And then a week later, was it the trip or was it the sex escapade? Because everything was like all at the same time. Like, and then next thing you know, they moving. Then next thing you know, he gone. There they go. So, I mean, it happened so quick. It was like they wasn't even married,
Maybe, yeah, I can see that. But sometimes you still gotta go through whatever it is you gotta go through. You have to experience what you're gonna experience, because you may not learn.
Ebony said Liv has more mental problems than Jasmine. Jasmine is funny. She is very funny. Easter is not until this weekend, Jazzy. Unless she recorded a Veda video earlier. Why was she handing out plastic eggs? Why was she handing out plastic eggs? I don't know what be going on over there.
Do Liv have more mental issues than Jasmine?
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good poll. That's a good poll question because I can't even answer that. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't even know. But I know one thing, by talking about this, it reminded me of when Olivia went live and call herself Aaron Jazzy out. And she was like, she would have you so scared. And then, oh my gosh, I don't want to be here. I don't know what's going on. And then the next day, oh, Chris is cooking barbecue. What she say? Steak a bug, some, I don't know. Steaker. That was so funny. That was just so funny. But I'm saying that to say, shoot, I don't know who got the most issues. Shoot.
You know, whatever happened to them saying that love make you do crazy things?
Well, that's what's happening with Jazzy, I guess, right now with my Jazzy life. Cause she's including Chris in intros, and he's not even in the radius.
I don't know. I'm still not sure that Chris is gone.
Are you kidding? Well, he's gone. He ain't close by. Okay, he's not close by. Let's just say that he's not close by. You know, as viewers, we peep things. You know, and that's just on that. I cut mine off before 4 times. I did. I cut my hair once. I didn't do it myself, even though I have training. I went to school for cosmetology. I did not cut my own hair. I went to a hairstylist, and she did her thing. I cut my hair right after I got married. I did it I wanted like a new start, and I just wanted to. I don't know. I was losing weight. I was just on this roll, and I was like, I'm gonna cut my hair short, and I don't know. I did it. I rocked it good too for a couple months.
I'm gonna ask everybody a question. I'm gonna ask you this first. Do you see yourself in any of the mommies, or do you see any of the mommies in yourself?
I can probably see myself in all of them. I'm pretty sure some of our ways are similar at some point. To be honest, you know, because yeah. I mean, it's definitely not to the degree, but who knows? That's the viewers. That's for the viewers to say. You know, but just me being honest, I would say I'm pretty sure it's something somewhere. You know.
Mm-hmm. Ex-lady, Ebony, do you see yourself in any of the mommies, or do you see the mommies in yourself?
And I'm just keeping it real. You know, I'm just keeping it real.
Eb say that's not why she left.
Huh?
Eb say she didn't leave because she needed to distance herself from a situation driving her crazy. She said that's not why she left.
Why you think she left? Because I'm going to tell you, I think she left because she's being selfish. Period. I think she left because she's only thinking about herself. She want to say, people always want to say the kids, but that be a whole front. You know, that be a straight up front. And she's fronting now when she's saying the kids, my kids, my kids. We all know how we feel about our children, but we all know we wouldn't just hop, like that. You know, that's hard. That's hard. So it's I um yeah. Do you see yourself in any of the guys that's been up here, like the daddies?
Um
We're gonna say Gerard, Rod, what is it, Chris? Who else? I can't think of nobody. Wood. Both of the Woods. We're gonna do Bling Wood too. We're gonna throw him in there.
Shit. I mean, honestly, if I had to say if I see any of me in any of them,
besides complexion, don't even say.
Of course, me and Gerard we dark skin. But I would have to say Gerard. I Dasher wouldn't be Bozo. It wouldn't be Hips. It wouldn't be Rod. It wouldn't be
I had to step away. So what was the question?
Um, do you see yourself in that? Did I ask that already? Yeah. I don't know if you answered it already.
No.
Do you see it? Do you see yourself? Do you see any of yourself in the mommies, or do you see any of the mommies in you? I would say Gerard. If I would say Peach husband as far as the cooking. Um, even though I think
It used to be cleaning too, but you don't be cleaning that no more.
I still clean
You
up.
wash four dishes,
Whatever, lady.
and you may wash a load of clothes. That's about it. And you wash the car.
um, yeah. As far as the ride do, the ride do the Chrissy X. I really did never really
Probably seeing her and
yeah.
anything. And the husband neither. Yeah, I know I don't. I don't know. Okay, so he said Gerard. Whatever.
Z lady said, "Hell no, they make excuses. I'm not used to that."
I heard that.
My kids came first.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Z lady. I mean X lady. Was I saying Z lady all tonight? I think I was. I don't know. I feel like I was saying Z lady instead of X lady. Y'all know Kate gonna mess the name up though. Yes. But we don't want to hold y'all too long, We just wanted to keep it cute, keep it short. It's about an hour now. We just came through, seeing if y'all was catching all the shade that's been thrown, You know how it is on these YouTube streets.
All right. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, and I'm gonna post it in the community as a post as well. Please feel free to leave your answers in the comments. But I'm gonna this is the what I want y'all to think about. I'm gonna pose this question. Hopefully I worded it properly. But if your life was being shown under a microscope for anybody with eyes to see, how do you think you'll truly be judged? How do you think you would truly be judged?
That was the what's the name?
Would you be embarrassed at what was shown? Would you have explanations of why things are being shown? Would you turn bitter? Would you turn defensive? Or would you have nothing to worry about? Would you stand on what you stand on? Anyway, I leave it on our community board in the post. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know. Please like this live.
Yes, please like the live on your way out.
And as always, subs to all our channels. Story of Us, our newest channel, MISTA&CAKZ, presents Magic Marijuana. We got 5 on it. We got us on it. Yeah, we all on it. And of course, you can't have Mr.
Without the cake.
Without cake. So until the next time, you hear your dog rhyme, slide to the mother effing way.
Bye, Wade.
Hold on. Z lady want to say something real fast, so we gonna let Z lady say something, then we'll end it after that.
Oh, I hope I can, because it's already on the end. If I let go, it may hang up. Oh. Did I do it? Are we still on?
Yeah, we still on.
Oh, that was close.
I'm gonna drop the link, Z lady. You're gonna see a blue link in the chat and just hit it.
Raindrops start to oversee. Water park slide, we ain't changing no sheets. Black nigga, mama, easy on the eyes. My profession ain't just stressing, only stress me 25. Can't be a man, I'm a fan though. Why wife you if you fuck me in a bando? You can never.
All right, y'all. We gonna do this for a couple more minutes. All right. We just got the link. The Steak Bug and Rihanna, baby, looking like Ebony.
Oh no,
Ebony, stop playing. Okay. I just seen that little baby on Instagram. I think yesterday. He was like playing with his mom or something. He looks just like ASAP and her put together. He got like a Rihanna face, but like he looked like ASAP Rocky. But no, he does not look like. No.
Ex-lady.
Jazzy baby look like her and his daddy.
Ex-lady, I just dropped the link, the blue link in the chat. Just hit that link. Yeah, say when I was a teenager.
That's right.
You see the link, ex-lady?
Yeah.
He emerged from the mud of them sticks. A red clay baby who did he turn bricks. Did that time, get a lit sink sip. Loyal to the niggas who by him ain't give a shit. Trap with him so he must look them as friends. Couldn't comprehend that trapping all they did on his bunk feeling sunk for his.
So we're gonna give who coming up again?
Ex-lady.
Ex-lady got. She said she want to speak her chat real quick, and then we're gonna skedaddle. She left because she thought Gerard was coming back. Yeah, the first time, but the second time, I think it was because she got ran up on. She thought it was sweet, and she realized that it wasn't. So she was like, you know what? Let me get my hair right and get the F up out of here. That's all I can think of. You know, like what else? What else could it be? You know?
I don't think that was it.
No, I yeah.
Can't worry about yours. My position in the churches didn't come with no awards. Open right now, by the same closed doors. Got a smorgasbord, I don't need y'all whores.
All right, we're gonna go in about 2 minutes. About 2 more minutes. Anybody got any announcements? It's baby season. It's baby fever. Everybody with baby fever, stay away from me, okay? Because it's also almost Taurus season, and you already know. Shout out to the Aries, okay? Shout out to all the Aries. If you're Aries, throw it in the chat. Shout out to all the Tauruses. We next, you know. All day Taurus game.
Whatever, okay. The Geminis.
No. Taurus, baby. Alright? Yes. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Thank y'all for sharing if you did share. And we just appreciate y'all coming through. We're going to try to do this again really, really soon. We love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking, coming through. And side to the mother effing
sideways.